So, as you guys know, this is going to be a wee bit of a special video, I shall say. And what's so special about this video? Because it may or may not be the last week of college for me. This is a pretty exciting time, I shall say. Finishing everything up with classes. We are pretty much finished this week. Pretty much all that's going on with this week in college is we're doing continuous assessment. So any big assignments that we're doing, we have to do them for this week. And today I actually ended up submitting 2 of my things because I just had the time. It's the last week that we have of submitting all assignments, stuff to do with After Effects, live music stuff, the short films and everything. So as you guys may have watched the behind the scenes of the short film, that is almost completed. And I shall say, from the idea that I had in mind about how they wanted to look, it is completely changed in terms of like the intro and just pretty much the whole fucking story of the short film itself. I don't know how long this video is going to be and all that, and today I am just going to be wandering around my house just doing little bits and bobs because I am finishing up some bits right now. So I am, as you may see in there, I am actually rewatching 13 Reasons Why. If you're wondering why I'm rewatching it, it is because The Walking Dead is getting very boring. Yes, it is actually boring because I got to season 6. I'm kind of midway through episode 5 of season 6 and it's very slow. It's very slow, I shall say. And right now I'm currently waiting for me fucking stuff to print. I was the second assistant camera operator for the short film. And my job was to do a camera report. And I had to take all these notes, but I never did it. So today is the day to do it, because I finally decided to get up off my arse and actually do it. So that's the first sheet done there. I don't know why it's like that, I shall say. It's very wonky. But I guess I'll have to just go with the flow, I guess. Like I just said, so last week of everything, and then we're pretty much off for the summer. So this Friday we are finished for the summer, which should be nice. 3rd of May, you know, should be nice. And then I'm going back to Alicante to visit a friend of mine who is up in Alicante. Now, obviously, I put out a video of me going on a trip to Spain. Basically, I'm going back to Alicante to meet up with this friend of mine, and also it is a solo trip. This is the first time on my own, I know, just so I don't have the printer as the noise in the background. I'm actually going to go into my brother's room because his room's actually pretty clean for the first time in my life. His room is a bit weirdly clean for today, but it's just because he's gone off, and I don't know where, probably something with his college, but I think I also seen that he was going out with a mate of mine who did recently just turn 20, the gobshite. I don't know if he's going to watch this video, but you know, I'll shout out to him anyway, so happy birthday, Taylor. There's a little shout out for you. We have a last few little assignments, not too fussed, because next week we will be watching our documentaries and the short films, so everything that we've done. Speaking of the documentary, I was in charge of the titles, the end credits and the colour grading. You probably don't give a shit because I'm just talking about my last week in college. But what else am I supposed to talk about apart from just talk about how life's going so far? It is actually very nice to finally be on the last week of college, because this semester has just fucking flew. I think, like, it has flew. It feels like it was only 2 weeks ago that I was in cabin shooting a short film, and it only feels like last week that I was doing the documentary. It's been a good ride. It's been a good ride. It's been a great semester, a bit busy, except the lecturers have obviously all decided to leave us to do all these fucking assignments to the last week. Half the assignments we have due this week, we were only informed like 2 or 3 weeks ago about them. So the lecturers are kind of dipshits on that end. But you know, you have to pull through with it. You have to just do it and eventually just take advantage of the days off that you have. I'm usually off on Wednesdays now, but I'm going into college. Last week I went in and I was editing for like 6 hours straight on After Effects, and I'm weirdly familiar with After Effects now. I actually really like the software. I'd say as well though, how life is going. Life is going pretty swell, I shall say. A lot of you are aware that I did make a video talking about my dream on YouTube. From recording this video, the video did only just go up on YouTube last night, and I'm not surprised that it hasn't gotten the crazy amount of views that some other videos would get, because it is only 8.5 minutes long. It is a very well needed video that I had to make, and kind of this video as well. You know, I make that video and then I'm on my final week in college. You know, I need to do something like that. I'm on my final week in college and I might as well just make a video on that. Like, I might as well, because I do enjoy a lot of these just talking to the camera. You just get something out of it, because it's just me talking to the camera. I'm not playing a stupid game, or I'm not doing something like big, like going somewhere. I'm just sat in my house, just doing a few bits and bobs. And so I do need to go and just start sorting shit out. Now, I don't have too much to be doing now, but hopefully that this printer is fine now. So I've got so I have got 3 copies of the oh fuck. Never mind, I might be waiting for another fucking 20 years here. So yeah, I'll need to leave the computer to do that, which means I shall go downstairs. Back in the kitchen. It's a lot cleaner than a lot of you would see now. It is. My mum won't be home till about 7 o'clock, and my dad's at work, and he won't be back until like 11:30. Then Peter's fucked off. So this is another day of me being home alone. Don't really know what to do for this video now, since I actually haven't a fucking clue what to do for it. Because a lot of the time when I make these sort of videos, I just grab the camera and press record, because either I need something to do and also smile for the camera. How about that? Boom. So not your woman. Anyway, like, last week of college and then off for the summer, and gonna be working until September. Yeah, September I'm working. Going into 3rd year though. 3rd year. Man, time really does fly by, doesn't it? Might be very fucking bright here, but you never know. Just gotta get something out. Get something out of it. Well, there you are. There we are. Nice little flowers in the background. How is life for me recently? I know it hasn't been too long since I've made that Home Alone and drinking video, because that was on St. Patrick's Day. Which is how long ago? Like 2 months ago? Tim? Something like that. A month or 2 months ago. Like, I'm not too familiar with I'm not the best with dates. But sun's actually starting to come out. Oh, what a fucking shock! And I'm actually home and like I've just eaten lunch. If only the weather was like this when I got home, so then I could have head to the gym. It was raining when it was kind of raining when I got home, so I was like, fuck the gym right now. And plus, I don't usually go to the gym, or if it's kind of after 3, I don't really go to the gym, because I don't really see the point, because between 3 and 4 is when I most likely be wanting to make something to eat for myself, which explains a lot. Plus, the gym hasn't really helped out recently, because considering now I have been very busy the past couple of weeks, I shall say. Yeah, past few weeks, I've had no time for the gym, and it's purely been go to college for 5 days a week, work a 12-hour shift at work, and then just do fuck all on Sunday. That's it. And it's weird as well knowing that doesn't matter what you're really doing in college, because I could be in college for 9 o'clock, get out for 5. Yeah, it feels as if I was only in college for 3 hours. That's the worst thing about it, just so you know. The worst thing about college is that it goes by too quick, because I enjoy college. I fucking love the course I'm doing, but I don't really love the fact that some people have left things a little bit to the last minute to do. Like, we've been left with like 5 or 6 things to have done for this week, And then other shit was things to do with group projects that are taking fucking forever to be done. And I'm having to wait for certain stuff to be done so that I can start doing something. And I'm a bit annoyed with that now. But look, last week of college, summer. Then I'm assuming I'm just gonna be working the whole summer, because the whole plan of action is that I work for the entirety of summer, get in a bit more into the bank account, and then I shall be able to travel a bit more. Now don't get me wrong, right? I know I'm fucking loaded, which is what a lot of friends and my family say to me, because I don't spend my fucking money. I get paid, I'll save it a little bit, I'll send €20 to my mum as usual, and then I'll have to fucking top up my leap card with 40 quid to get a fucking 10 journey for me week of college. Like, that's 60 quid out of the bank straight away, by the way. Every Friday, 60 quid out of what I've just earned, and that does annoy me. Although that just means I just need to control when I decide to go into college. Yeah, I might not even go into college tomorrow, although I do have to actually go into college tomorrow to do something. So, apart from that, I should be sorted for the rest of the week, because I have submitted a lot of stuff for this week, which means I'm kind of good to go in a few things. Some people do need my help, and I'm always happy to help them anyway. So, shouldn't be too bad for the rest of the week. Ooh, there we are. That's working now. Nice little camera angles I'm getting today. Nice camera angles. Well, because I do need the camera angles, which is the main thing. I'm not watching anything on the TV. Nice crotch angle right there. I'm not watching things on TV, although, as you did see inside, I have 13 Reasons Why on there, re-watching the series, because I don't really know what else to watch. I'm getting tired of The Walking Dead, although I'm dedicated, and I mean I'm fucking dedicated to finishing the Walking Dead series, because it will kill me if I do not watch it. Because I started watching The Walking Dead like near the end of February, and it's almost May already. How the fuck has the month of April gone by so quick? Jesus, this semester has really gone quick, hasn't it? Like, it's just the classes now you start to enjoy. Someone's texting me. You start to enjoy the classes, and you know, it starts to go quick. It goes a bit too quick for you, because you want to enjoy the classes. Some classes, evidently, you do not enjoy, which I know myself that I don't enjoy. Certain classes I really like the After Effects class. I really like the Premiere Pro, any editing class. The sound design classes are very cool. I really like them. And now I'm in a bit of a dodgy situation of not knowing certain days whether I want to go in on Friday or not, because I know that I'm kind of finished with everything. Some things are like last minute fixes that I need to do, and that I should be sorted, and then that's it. I am trying to help a friend of mine with some assignments and some submissions, and she is taking I don't know if she watches these videos, but she's taking fucking forever. She's taking fucking forever. But you know, I am willing to help. I'm not trying to judge her on it, but like, fucking chop, like, come on, last week of college and we're still like near the starting point of things. That is something I can get annoyed a bit easily. It depends on the situation. I can get annoyed kind of easily, but the only way I will get annoyed is if something continuously doesn't get done in time. Because if I start giving examples of things that do annoy me, certain people who may watch this from college might know that I'm talking about them. But maybe not talking about them, although I do break this news to one girl every fucking day. Most days of the week. She hears a bit of gossip that I talk about. She hears my thoughts, which is creepy, but yeah. I tell her a lot of the gossip that I have with other mates, and then I tell other mates about gossip involving her. I'm like that. I'm not tennis ball. I'm not tennis ball within the group. I have all those mates, and then one of them will talk about me about someone else, and then I'll talk to that someone else, and they'll chat to me about something shit about the other people. I'm just that tennis ball that goes up and around, like, and it's not. It's kind of fun, but it isn't. But it's nice to feel like the main character sometimes. Now, what I mean by this, by main character vibes, a lot of people probably know this shit from TikTok, but it feels nice to be. It feels as almost I'm like one of the main people in the group. Like I do have a I have a massive group of friends, but obviously there are certain people in the course that I don't talk to anymore. Well, not that I don't talk to anymore, so I just. Well, that is the way you would put it, but it's like, I don't talk to them, which is the thing. Some people I talk to way often than others. Some people I probably have not said a word to since I started second year. Because obviously I was friends with everyone in first year, and then second year, you start to find that group of people. That's what it is. You start to find your group of people, and then you kind of fuck off with them, and then you do shit. And then at the end of the day, you're like, here, I'm happy doing this shit. I'm happy with this group of people, but I'm not happy with this group of people. Everyone has that. Everyone has that. And I will say, like my friends in general, they're the fucking best, I shall say. They are the best. Cause they're that one great group of friends. I shall say, the lads, some of my best mates, I shall say, there's a message to you lads. Lads, why the fuck have we not been playing GTA recently? Well, I know I asked this question. Yes, I know the fucking reason why. The reason behind this is that we're busy with college assignments, we're busy with college shit, and all that. But it's been like it's been like 2 months since I've been back on GTA. It's been like 2 months since I've been on GTA. I haven't been going on the Xbox as much because the only time I ever go on the Xbox is if Peter's in the room and he's watching something, and then for some reason decides to be on his phone, then I have to purposely put a headset on. But I want the GTA sessions back. I want the GTA sessions back because they're fucking amazing. They're fun. They're fun to do, and that's going to be something that we do a lot anyway, like during the summer. So hopefully a good bit of that happens over the next while. I'm assuming by the end of the week, we'll be hopping back onto GTA with the boys and all that. Going onto the PlayStation, hopping on with some other lads, then going to Alicante in June, and then going to Girona in September, the week before we are back in college with the boys. And that should be fun. I do think it will be very, very fun to go out with the boys, go on a solo trip before I even go on my main holiday with my family for my birthday. Yeah, it's going to be a good few holidays for this year, so that means a good bit of the bank account is going to suffer, which I'm not a big fan of, because I'm more of a saver. I'm not a spender. Well, what took about fucking half an hour to do is finally done. Jesus. I did realise I kind of fucked up one of the settings on the printer, so I may have fucked it up, and I'm not the biggest fan of that big lighting, but I do have a bit of work to do, but you know, shit can always wait. Honestly, can always wait. Well, it can't wait actually, because yeah, it can't wait. Now that I think about it, because it does need to be finished for like next week. Well, I'm not too sure about when it needs to be finished, but well, either Friday or the next week that needs to be finished. But sure, I did the hard part today earlier in college, so I think I should be fine. I should be fine. I have everything on the laptop, so I can just copy straight off that and onto the sheets. That's the whole point. And then yeah, like what that is there is what I was supposed to have done 2 months ago. So okay, so almost 2 months. Okay, so I got a bit over the top there. Yeah, almost 2 months. But I'd say, what has college been like for me this year? It's been a good year. A lot of it was a horror themed thing, which is fucking brilliant. The whole semester was horror themed. I really enjoyed that part of it, and I said to my friends once I realised that we were like doing horror themed films and all that stuff, I remember saying to them, I want to either edit a horror film or be a main character, like just be part of the horror film, not the production, but be like one of the characters in the horror film. That's just because I have like 3.5 years, like maybe even 4 years of experience of editing. Like, I've been editing for a very long time, and I feel like, personally, I don't want to like brag. I don't want it to feel like bragging, although it kind of is. But I feel like I have one of the most experience with editing apart from everyone in my course. Because think about it, I'm like the only guy in my course that actually has a YouTube channel, and I'm the only guy that actually edits pretty often. I make videos. Some people like know that, and I did say to some people that I want to either edit or be part of the film. The issue is that none of that happened. That's the only bullshit thing that has happened this semester, because I can edit. I can edit well. Me personally, I feel like I do good at editing. I do a good job. I'm always looking to do better with things. Like a lot of videos you might see, like probably my edit style is like very similar. It's like nothing too out of the fucking blue. It's not Mr. Beast style. It's not Sidemen style. It's not Matthew Beam style. It's not all that stuff. But I know I can edit well, and it's just shit knowing that this is a horror themed semester and I didn't get to even edit a video or anything. If anything, I'm just tempted to go into college at some point, depending if the files are even still there, but just make my own version of the horror film. Although that might be very stupid, but I've always been very tempted to just do that. It's either that or I just make it my own horror film on my own, completely done on my own. Although I've attempted to do that, and I was in 2022 and it did not work out. They were bad films. But even with main character, even being in the film, I will say, if you're a main character in a horror film, mate, you are going to have so much fun. You're going to have so much fun in a horror film, and I never got the chance to act in a horror film. The only acting I have done was the first semester and first year, where I pretty much abused a plant for so long, for like half a day, and also nearly fucking split my mate's head open, because supposedly I was supposed to practice pushing him, but I pushed him a little bit too hard, and then we got into character, and then yeah. I don't know if I was that apologetic, but I kind of laughed it off, because it's like he was my friend at the time, because it's like your best mates, but at the same time I did hope he was okay in the end anyway. But then I had, what was the other ones? I did have another one in the next semester where I was just an extra. I was just an extra for a part of a film, and that was kind of it. And then I wasn't really an extra in anything. I was an extra in another film, but you can only see my fucking head. That's the only things really that kind of annoy me, is that I didn't get a full chance to show my talent. Because editing wise, I've been editing since fucking 2020, 2021. So I have a years of experience already. But then acting, I know acting isn't my team biscuits, But like, if I'm acting, I can get straight into character. Like, I genuinely think I can do a good job at acting. Like, no joke. Like, no joke. I feel like I'd actually be good at acting. But it's just that I know from certain YouTube videos and all that stuff, I'm not the greatest actor. But I can switch on when I can. I'm not too fussed that I didn't get to actually edit or be a character, but I was happy overall with the experience. Because it was a good time doing the stuff, and then at the end of the day, like, you're going to watch something that you're proud of making. Although I haven't been the biggest fan of how these films have looked. I think it's just because I've just got so addicted to my own style of editing. But also, like, I watch a lot of like tutorials, YouTube tutorials. I watch a lot of YouTube editors, and I take a lot of their taste and I just apply it to my own needs. And then next thing you know, like, I'm judging some college-made films that clearly do not have the best edits in them. And I'm not one to be judging that because I'm just a college student who edits. That's it. Yes, you may be questioning this kind of angle, because your fucking battery was halfway dead, because somehow it's halfway dead, although I charged me camera last night, but I'm assuming just because I've had it open and my fucking hand is bleeding. Great. My hand is fucking bleeding. Whatever. Not really much else to add, is there? No, I know I have clothes all over the fucking gaff, but whatever. It's a bedroom. Like you get clothes, and then your bedroom will eventually. I've never understood that. Like, you clean your bedroom and then give it a week, and then it's fucking messy again. So I know it's to stop your room looking even more messy, but it doesn't help. It doesn't fucking help the case at all. I'm trying to think about what else happened in here in the second year. What else happened? I think it's just college is just, it's got more normal than anything. It's been more normal. No sort of shit, no beef has happened between anyone, which is like fair enough. Like, everyone's getting along, but at the same time, like, you kind of get sick and tired of how normal things get. I think it's just because I'm used to something going on with the class, or something going on with like a group of friends. Because in school, like, every time I was with the lads, there was always something going on. And now in college, like, there's kind of no beef going on, because everyone's like too focused on finishing their last minute submissions and everything. Although it does get me questioning, like, how the fuck some people still haven't finished certain things, and it's all been done ages ago. A lot of people in my college, I've realised, do tend to leave a lot of stuff to the last minute, which is not the greatest thing to know in the world, because I'm an early bird in that aspect, where I'll tend to just get it out of the way. I'm like not like my college mates. I'm not like some of them, because some of them are tending to be a bit lazy. Don't know if that's the right way to say it, but I don't want to shit on them though, because not being lazy is just like they have a lot going on, like even outside of college, like personal stuff to be doing, and then you have college to be worrying about, then I have work to be worrying about, although I could not give one shit about work. Mate, I'll go in, I'll do my 12 hours, and then I'll fuck off home and get paid the next week. Like, that's how it is. I don't care about my job, really. As long as I know I'm getting paid, then I'm happy.